Mal schauen, was da jetzt rauskommt, ja.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Das war ein Teil gibt, wo ich mit den Kalbbrüdern bin mal gespannt, ey.
Jose Arena gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
1-2.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time.
Wenn Miami mal Dach aufmachen, ist aber eher ein Abendspiel.
Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's just 1 for 6. Now the 1-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there.
Deswegen rotiere ich auch jetzt beide Spiele, weil danach wäre doof, wenn ich da rotieren müsste. Ich jetzt schon mal zu rotieren bitte. Weil da brauche ich das. Da kann ich mit so einem Line-Up spielen. Da werde ich nicht eine Chance haben. Weil da kommt halt anders
Pitching, Garcia as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Ich den 4. hauen, damit er dann 100 hat, dann kriegt den Meister hin. Der kriegt den nicht den 4. Homer hin.
The 1-0.
One.
everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. On the ground to second base. This could be two. And he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The second baseman, Captain Hura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hura. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
So schlecht hier unter 500er sind die. Dann ist der Pokal auch nicht so ganz so der.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Jetzt hat halt richtig abgeschlagen gerade, ja.
Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Was auch sagt, jetzt 1,7 ERA und weg auf 103, jetzt macht alles raus. Ja? Die verlieren scheinbar alle Spiele so 1, 2, 2, 3 auf so einen Scheiß.
Easy transfer throw to second base.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here comes the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ich habe ein paar noch so oder so. Cool.
Ready with the 1-0.
Fast sogar spielt halt mega stark aktuell.
Pitch popped up. Alfaro moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score.
Ja, toll. Ich habe letzte Saison wieder gegen Meister gespielt.
Right-hander is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
2 Jahren und das ist ja wieder ein ganz anderes Team. Deswegen kann ich mir auch gar nicht da einstellen, ja. Da hatten wir ganz andere Spieler, ja. Gut, da waren sie auch unangenehm, weil da 2 Jahren ist ja noch ja doch eigentlich schon, ja.
Ready now, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Da viele Unbekannte jetzt halt. Keine Ahnung, wie man die pitchen muss, ja.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500.
39 mal Hits hat, die Top-Teams nicht so gut gehen, ja.
They gotta find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play.
Ja, ich weiß nur, dass die sich jetzt eben einfach von der Dodgers oder Tampa Bay geholt haben, der letzte Saison ERA von 1,80 hatte. Wir haben die Mainz jetzt geholt.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Der war jetzt ja auch richtig gut. Du warst halt immer sehr oft verletzt, das ist ein Problem.
1 out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down?
Oh!
Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to
look
it in for the out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Weil kommen die ganzen Knaller.
Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Der Mainz hat viel geändert. Die haben ja auch Urenas weg. Und auch Yamamoto haben sie zu Metz zum Beispiel abgegeben. Aber wie gesagt, Yamamoto letztes Jahr scheiße und Urena letzte 2 Jahre scheiße. Kein Verlust für mich, ja. Wundert mich halt nicht so. Weil die haben ja alle letzte Saison nicht wirklich gepitcht und die anderen, die haben ihren Job gemacht, ja. Da brauchen wir halt nicht mehr. Hat er ja ein paar Talente noch mitgegriffen und so. War schon durchaus, also die Trades, die sie diese Saison gemacht haben, waren durchaus alle nicht.
Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Kann ich auch sagen, jetzt müssen wir den Talent noch die Spielzeit geben, ja. Klar, Yamamoto ist zwar auch noch jung, klar, aber andere sind scheinbar bessere Talente.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Er hat der hat stark angefangen vor 2 Jahren und danach, aber am Ende hat er stark nachgelassen. Und letztes Jahr war total scheiße. Keine Ahnung. Ganz schwer zu beurteilen für mich.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player.
Ja, wirklich, der kommt auch, der hat eine Saison gespielt, also vor 2 Jahren, da ist er ja mal erst in der zweiten Hälfte reingekommen und letztes Jahr hat er auch Corona gehabt und hat fast gar nicht gespielt. Der hat ja fast noch gar nicht gespielt, wirklich. Also total überhaupt nicht zu beurteilen eigentlich. Ich glaube, der hat 12 MLB-Spiele oder so. Vielleicht 14 oder so, das nächsten 2 Jahre.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking
ball. Urena hat mehr Sinn gemacht, ganz ehrlich, der war die letzten 3 Jahre nicht wirklich gut bei den Marlins. Der hat mehr Schande gemacht. Ja, da hat schon total, ja, aber der hat nicht viel Ace gespielt. Ja, die Alcantara, wie gesagt, Lopez und Sixers sind ja gesetzt. Weil die haben alle fantastisch letztes Jahr geworfen. Und dann die anderen beiden sind, glaube ich, Talente oder so, falls sie nicht machen, damit ordentlich. Und die haben ja wieder ordentlich Talente bekommen, die Marlins. Die sind dann dauernd wieder das Talent und so. Ja, die haben wieder ordentlich dazu bekommen. Ja, das ist auch richtig. Jetzt müssen wir Jahr für Jahr besser werden. Echt.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's set and the pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes a cold strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ich finde auch gut, dass wir das 2 außen, weil das ist Fricke jetzt wichtig. Es gibt noch 2 starke Rotation.
Even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer.
Wir können die Talente sich jetzt auch alle mal anstrengen, ja.
If he sees that
Das
pitch
ist
again.
nicht
There's
Fricke,
one.
kann ich sagen.
Relay to first in time, and
Ja,
just like
ja.
that, this side
Okay,
is
ja,
retired.
aber das hier
None left
läuft
for
halt oft
Milwaukee.
in Double Play
We'll go to the
leider.
bottom of the second,
Scheiß
no
Kontoseite.
score.
Ja, jetzt bis jetzt pitcht er gut, aber gegen Urena, wie gesagt, der hat schon öfters Game nicht mal gut gepitcht, ja. Er ist im Spiel jetzt auch nicht so richtig scheiße, geht er halt noch.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Das ist 5 RBI, heilige Scheiße.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Oder mal Pech, bevor den kein On-Base kommt, weil nicht, das geht schon wenig, ey.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Garcia. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Schon krass, ich glaube.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
So, verdammt, habe ich jetzt schon alle aus der Division gespielt, ja.
Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Philadelphia, Washington und Philadelphia und Mets haben wir schon weg, ja. Sind wir durch.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He'll take a look at a strike right
3-33, 25 Jahre alt.
He comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
0-2. Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center.
Oh Gott,
krasser Hit.
Genau, der merkt das heute. Ja, ist kein 2, oder? Oh, die halten nochmal an. 2 Base, 1 aus. Hat der heute das Hitter mit direkt mal Double eingehauen von denen, ja? Ja, der ist auch gut Hauer trainiert. Das ist so ein guter Spieler, ja? Oh, Erfahrung. Oh Gott. Ja, muss mega aufpassen. Erfahrung ist auch einer, der mich immer verprügelt, ja? Vor allem mit den Werten mittlerweile, ja?
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed
Power,
for strike 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Obwohl, ob das Unterschied macht, ob der Alfaro oder die Mutter steht, ich weiß es nicht. Offensiv.
Curveball knocked down at home plate.
Erfahrung hat von den Werten her keine schlechtere als Note, ne? Ich glaube, die sind sogar besser, offensiv. Ne, aber der auf Anfang der Saison meine ich jetzt. Das ist Erfahrung besser.
1-1.
Oh Gott, ey, was ist hier für ein scheiß Wind? Ich krieg den Ball nicht. Oh Gott. Oh Gott, oh Gott, das ist ein Two-One-Triple, ja? Ja, Two-One-Triple. Okay. Die Ball ist ja wieder Spaß. Aber, ey, das Dach ist offen, ne? Du hättest mal sehen müssen, wie der Ball geflogen ist, ja? Das war eine Kurve. Ich dachte, ich krieg den locker. Auf einmal dreht er sich nach rechts ab, ja? Aber wie? Und dann musste ich richtig in Right-Feed laufen mit Gassi. Ach du Scheiße, was ein Ding ist. Scheiße, warum macht ihr das Dach auf, ja, ihr Pisser? Habt ihr das absichtlich gemacht, ja? Gassi hat schon 79 Speed, das ist langsam ist er nicht. Aber wir haben 9 MPH nach rechts. Das ist das Problem. Ich sag ja, Birds muss der erste sein, der fliegt. Der ist halt nicht so gut. Jetzt finde ich bei Hits, ja.
Still only one out in the inning.
Jetzt wird der Mutter besser sein, aber auch nicht viel. Wie gesagt, V hat gut gespielt bei den Mainz bis jetzt, ja.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Ja gut, ich keine Ahnung, wie Erfahrung werfen. Erfahrung, wie viel hat er letzte Saison gemacht? 10? Der hat fast nie gespielt. Der hat fast gar nicht gespielt.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone and in to hit next.
Das ist der Unterschied zu St. Louis. Die haben jetzt direkt mal 3 Runs rausgemacht, ne? Für 3-0. Haben alles genutzt gerade.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to
Triple
run
und dann
it
hat der
down.
eine
It's a
den hat
foul
Sackfly gemacht, um den auch noch home zu bringen. Also ja, das ist der Unterschied. Miami spielt halt deutlich besser als St. Louis.
Unable to find the zone with the
Start,
slider.
3 Runs, ey. Aber ja, wie gesagt, Miami immer schwer. Bleibt und ist immer schwer. Jetzt hilft aber auch gerade Scheiße zusammen, ja? Ich vertragen gerade hier.
3 runs already home here. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Gut, hat ja auch kein volles Stamm mehr. Der wird mal ein Bullpen-Spiel, glaube ich, diesmal. Und ich Suter wird gespielt.
Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins lead this one 3-0. Now in the box, Corbin Burns, 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Vergessen.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Das ist mir jetzt auch egal. Ich meine hier bei der Ausgabe.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he popped him up. Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded.
Hey, why not English, yeah?
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on the ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Guter, der kein Wort versteht.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip.
Sicher, dass der Fall nicht drin ist.
And this catches
Also mache
the
das in
zone as
Gruppenpartys
well.
dann trotzdem, weil ich nicht das in Gruppenpartys eingeschaltet habe, muss ich das noch separat abschalten, sei?
Don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Weiß ich nicht.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. VR is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Läuft der ganz auch wieder nix, ey. Das Spiel hat man natürlich gut getan, ja. Sind auch einige Hot Streaks weggegangen.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third.
Ja, ich
That'll
glaube
bring
ein
up
bisschen, ja.
Avisail Garcia.
Nichts geschissen gerade.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball low.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Das ist auch krass, wenn der Pitch super schnell, ja. Krass, das merkst du auch, das macht einen riesen Unterschied, ne?
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Ja, das ist super schnell. Kannst gar nicht mal richtig durchatmen.
Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Das Spiel fand ich letztes Spiel krass, wo ich das war auch gegen die News gespielt habe, wo Red Miley noch gegen Houston war. Also Red Miley, ne? Also das ist ja, wie schnell pitcht der Typ? Das ist ja nicht normal. Ach du Scheiße. Das ist ja gar keine Zeit. Der ist ein Übel, ey.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break.
Yes.
Back with more on this Monday night after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Das letzte Spiel. Aber guck, könnte auch wieder sagen, da war es Catch wieder. Das ist halt eine wahre Schuld. Ja. Das ist halt immer so. Der spielt, ey, wird rumgegrummelt, ja.
Now the 2-0.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1
ja, passt schon, weil dann kommt er eher mit Aufwärtssaison hin, ne? Der ersten oder zweiten oder ersten Aufwärtssaison, ne? Da war ja auch vielleicht mal so.
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
Ich muss sagen, ich war froh, ich keine Monostatistiken bekommen, weil ich wollte nicht sehen, die ERA und so was, alles was ich dazugelassen habe, Hits. Ich war diesmal echt froh, wie ich ihn gezeigt habe. Auch wenn ich den Monat klar auch deutlich besser als den ausgesehen habe für eine zweite Hälfte. Hätte viel schlimmer sein können, ja. Aber ja, manchmal ist das halt so, wenn man ein neues Team, ne? Kann halt auch negativ schlecht, kann das schlecht starten, ne? Ich weiß halt vorher nie. Manchmal bin ich gespannt, wen man mag mit Pittsburgh spielt diese Saison. Da bin ich super gespannt drauf. Der hat mit keinem, glaube ich, von der jemals gespielt, ja.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Polanco geht noch ein bisschen, geht noch ein bisschen, aber sonst keine Ahnung. Vielleicht rennt es noch eine Seite vielleicht, weil nicht, ob der irgendwie Contact oder Power hat, keine Ahnung. Ich weiß auch pitchmäßig nicht. Archer und Tyler sind halt weg. Was pitcht denn da noch? Also Trevor Williams noch klar, aber da muss ich schon drüber nachdenken. Moskau fast was aufweg, ne? Wer ist denn da in der Rotation? Die haben drei Rotation-Pitcher abgegeben. Heilige Scheiße, ja. Kommt immer das Bullpen, F3-Rotation, ja.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ja, ich habe kein Eier. Das war ein Infield-Hit. No error. Infield-Hit.
First offering on its way.
Hey, no ball, 1 strike.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Ja, ich nicht mitgespielt, also wenn ich da mal irgendwie ich finde Francisco dann noch ein bisschen besser.
Strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Interessanter. Ja, Pittsburgh kann nicht mehr viel anfangen.
And he wasn't going to hit
that
one within 4.
dabei, aber
the strikeout and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Ryan Healy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there.
Ich habe erst gesagt, Diamondbacks sind gut, aber die haben mittlerweile ihr Bullpen auch krass verstärkt. Das ist jetzt auch nicht mehr scheiße. Ja, die machen das so ein bisschen. Haben nicht gemacht.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Texas müsste auch gehen, oder? So krass stark ist das jetzt auch nicht, ey.
Another 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Kann man nicht freiwillig spielen.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, Omar Narvaez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
In der Mitte nicht mal blau haben.
From the belt, the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider,
but
it's
it's
1-1.
Doch nicht in der Mitte, ja.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
So 1-1 home.
Hier.
I know to the fans that probably looks like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Oh, das war es.
Down into left center for a base hit.
Macht tatsächlich
And
einen
big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Ich weiß noch nicht genau, der hat nur 31 Speed per Klappe.
Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Offensivzeichen.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ja, und ich mal 270 oder so.
To the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Orlando Arcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia.
Soll ich jetzt hier was rausmachen? Wir müssen das hier irgendwas machen, dann kommt der
First pitch on its way.
Ich bin ja froh, dass ich das nächste Teil auch noch einmal, auf jeden Fall noch ein Jahr nutzen darf. Den Pitcher zu hitten. Ich will mich da noch nicht dran gewöhnen.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Das ändert halt einfach alles, ne? Das ist halt anders Spiel, ja. Du ja gerade sagst es auch mit dem Rest, ja. Du kannst halt ein bisschen mehr spielen lassen, als ich manche andere Stars, weil du halt den DH hast. Das ist halt ein paar Unterschiede.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Corbin Burns will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is strike 2
as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Ja, gut, wenn sie spielen echt, glaube ich, auch ausfehlt, ne?
Slow roller
das ist geil,
left side.
Wer spielt bei denen in der ersten Base, wenn Davis halt nicht spielt? Keine Ahnung.
And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Brewers 1.
Ja, stimmt.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ja, ich bin schon dieses Jahr so gut gespielt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Pitch on the way.
Nope, ball.
Ich möchte mehr Satanas, ja. Hätte ich keine Probleme, ja. Gib mir noch ein paar davon, ja. Wieder in die Mitte. Ja, aber Location, ich hatte nur Miami ist in Anführungsstrichen, ja. Das ist ein paar Overs passiert, das sogar an Hans Fix jetzt.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Standing in, Harold Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Ich weiß nicht, ob es wirklich so ist, aber mag vielleicht daran liegen, dass es vielleicht noch so ist, ja.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ben Gamble.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And now pitch on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Haben die alle gemerkt, dass er so gut wagt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Gut, das wäre auch krass, wenn er weiter so Romans kloppt. Dann kann ich hier Spiel tappen.
Now batting, the center fielder, Avisayu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisayu Garcia. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Man rennt ja ewig schlecht, die erste war, obwohl die letzte Woche gut Pitch war, ich bin immer noch die schlechteste hier.
And as we check out the Brewers team leaders, we can see he's currently 4th best on this Milwaukee ball club.
Na gut, das wird auch so bleiben, weil Detroit und Seattle halt ewig weit von mir weg sind, ja. So schlechter kann ich da auch nicht werden.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Ja, schon, wie oft die das einblenden mit US Sport Kanal, was die haben, das ist super, ja. Das ist viel besser mit, aber das wird dann dauernd eingeblendet,
From the belt, the pitch, called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Isan Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Der hat sich bei mir den Monat schon krass entwickelt. Der hat über 70 € schon.
John Birdie.
Ja gut, ich will nicht wissen, was der Netzwert echt ist. Das war ja gar nichts so. Playoff Record mit, keine Ahnung, wie viel Hits, 29 oder so, keine Ahnung, ey. Und 9 Homers mit den Playoffs gemacht, ey. Alter, das ist ein kranker Spieler.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher wants the first batter. It allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-0. Line towards center field.
Oh, God.
And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
No, keine out.
Now batter, center fielder, Jonathan.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Jonathan VR, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Behind 0-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed river.
He's got it. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Birdie. Krieg ich raus, weil der 94 Speed hat. Obwohl ich Infield innen drin habe. Alter. Ich habe es jetzt auch nicht versucht, aber ich glaube, der hätte ich nicht geschafft. Ey, Scheiße. Der ist der Typ, ey. Das ist nicht mal mit Infield hin. Gut, der hat sich zur First Base gehauen, aber trotzdem, ich habe gedacht, den krieg ich raus, aber nö. Ich glaube, kein Sinn gemacht, dahin zu werfen. Oh Mann, ey. Das steht 5-1, ja. Ich glaube, das sieht schlecht aus. Und der nächste Hit. Okay, Burns raus. Hier ist im Game-Bereich. Weg damit, ey. Das Schlimme ist, die ersten 2-3 Starts von dem waren richtig gut. Da stand er, glaube ich, bei 0-0, weil er einfach kein Offensiv, da hat er mal Pech, hat die Offensive nicht. Seitdem, ich glaube, er hat den zerstört, ja. Seitdem läuft nicht mehr. Gut, wer schlechtere Hitswert hat als Anderson bei Hits, das brauchen wir nicht sagen. Aber gut, ist das erste Mal seit langem, dass ich so früh mal wieder einen Non-Reliever bringen muss, ja.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 5 and the Brewers 1. Yimi Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Oh, Yimi Garcia, der spielt bei dir aber nicht spektakulär wie bei mir.
New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Haben also nicht geworfen. Na gut, Yimi Garcia ist es drin, ja.
First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Die beide letztes Jahr echt so gut geworfen kann.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Auf was bin ich gespannt, ey. Weil
That one looked like it
zumindest
could easily have gone the other way.
Unser bester
There's a big
Bullpitcher.
difference
Der kommt
between
wirklich
0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably
Also der
becomes the
Giants
biggest
hat
of the
die
at-bat.
beste, ey. Nee, haben doch jetzt, oder? Ja, brauchen wir, dann haben sie auch Closer.
Pitch on the way. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
In die Mitte. Leider hat er nicht genug Power mehr.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Ich hasse diese Dinger. Ja, kannst ja gar nichts gegen machen.
So stepping in, Ronnie Rodriguez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Diese Curveball ist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Das stimmt. Aber wenn du den kannst, ist der geil.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ich bin der gewohnt, ich darf nicht vergessen, ich habe mal mit Albers geworfen. Falls du das war auch der, wie hat er den geworfen? Mit 60? Oder so? Das war immer diese lustige Sache, wenn Albers seinen komischen Körper raushaut.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Was hier jetzt mal nutzt oder wieder da? Okay, läuft.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Three balls, one strike to Orlando Arcia.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Bad Bounce gab's jetzt. Das ist halt nichts. Ja, ich kann nicht eigentlich. Ich pinch hit nicht.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brent Suter.
Stepping in now, Brent Suter. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Ben Gamel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Ich habe ja gesagt, mein Kollege hat doch keinen Spaß gemacht mit dem zu spielen.
1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Brewers forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Brewers 2.
Das auf jeden Fall, ja. Nach einer Saison klar.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett.
First delivery to him on the way. Suter has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike.
Die letzten 2 Wochen einblenden, ja. Da stehe ich nicht so schlecht.
And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1.
Yeah.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone. He's
set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Stanek. 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
1 and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Popped him up.
Ja, da merkt man, ich glaube, der Ball in die Mitte. Und der Ball geht nur in die Luft. Nur nach oben. Klar, ich war ein bisschen early beim Swing, aber trotzdem,
So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's the ball.
Right-hander against right-hander, and this is a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's 1-2.
Ja, wir kennen Born nicht viel Merkzeit. Der eine macht Hits, Born ist gut präsent mit Walks und so.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now
a little der nächste in der Luft. Mit seinem zweiten Ball in die Luft gehauen da oben. Oh Gott, in Folge. Oh Gott.
Now batter, second base.
Das ist mir auch noch nicht zwei, glaube ich, in Folge passiert so was.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was a ground out
Bei nur in die
victim
Luft
last time
geschlagen
up.
nach oben. Zweimal Folge. Nein, habe ich doch noch nie gehabt. Ich kann mich da zumindest nicht dran erinnern.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. The pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on.
Kein Schuss,
off it to even the count 2-2.
Muss alle 3 gewinnen. Das ist ja krass. Nicht optimal. Das kommt jetzt hier noch was. Nächsten 2 Innings.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan.
At the plate, Isan Diaz. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Jesse Biddle.
from the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wundert mich nicht, dass du dann auch irgendwann geworden bist, ja.
One out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Der auch diese Feuerschlag macht. Der war hart. Der hat ein bisschen gedauert. Weil die hast ja gesagt, die haben sie ja deutlich verstärkt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Jesus Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off all 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Brandon Kinsler will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready to begin the 8th, and in next, the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy.
Ja, hätte auch mehr sein können. Kommt vor allem, weil das nochmal spielen, ja? Bevor du runtergezogen wirst, ja? Auch wenn jetzt verkackt ist, egal. Sein, wir kommen jetzt halt näher dran und dann ändere ich das.
Here it comes.
Ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Oh, Harper, 6. 7. Roman. Oh, Harper hat 2 Homes gemacht, der 11-0. Ja, er kommt so langsam rein, ja. Also der hat ja in April gespielt, also langsam Homer, keine Ahnung, 2 oder so. Ja, jetzt hat er schon 5 im Mai, ja.
Ready on 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
ist heftig. Ja, der wird jetzt ging das sogar einigermaßen. Das war echt gut die Home
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning. Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Strike 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now at the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Also muss ich noch in der Seite die Offensive so richtig wiederfinden, weil die brauche ich da als nächsten Spieler. Er kann, die brauche ich.
Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Das wird das schwierig, im nächsten Spiel zu gewinnen, weil da werde ich nicht mit so wenig Ones durchkommen, nicht bei den Gegnern, da werde ich nicht immer nur 1, 2, 3 Ones kassieren.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Kann es sogar sein Tor seine Rotation, aber ich weiß noch nicht, ich würde es vielleicht aber
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wenn man Spiel bekommt oder nicht.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Ja, das dauert halt ein bisschen, ja.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Der gekommen war ziemlich viel bei uns zumindest.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in 1.
Kann auch Sacker sein.
Two out with the man at first. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Number 61.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Luis Urias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kein Schutz offen, besonders den Rest hier nicht.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Strike 2, good curveball on the inside black.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
2-2.
That's the ball. Outside.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
My game.
Brewers strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
The left fielder, number 23, Curry.
Rodriguez Amo ein bisschen unterschätzt, ja.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in now, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Das ist ja die meisten jetzt auch mit dabei Probleme zu machen. Das ist so Flyouts, weißt du, die kommen halt nicht weit, Alter. Das heißt,
Drew Steckenrider takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Gamble. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Steckenrider playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Scheiße, die sind clever. Ich sehe gerade, die lassen wir ja sogar Centerfield spielen. Das ist auch sehr clever, ja. Sehr schnell.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Obwohl ich ja vergessen, wo ich gerade sehe. Denkt mal, da haben sie auch noch. Könnte auch closer sein. Ja, ich ganz vergessen. Stimmt, der ist ja auch noch da. Ja, keine Ahnung. Infant. Ich glaube, es wird Infant. Stimmt, der ist ja auch noch da. Der war letztes Jahr nur verletzt. Stimmt.
That's wide, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count.
Ich weiß nicht, warum ich jetzt bei den Verhältnissen hier einen raustoppen kann, ja? Obwohl 99 Tower reicht hat, keine Ahnung. Ich weiß nicht. Keine Ahnung.
Now with the plate, Avisail Garcia. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the
Allein lassen den Leuten einen übrig laufen, oder? Das sind zwei Ergebnisse normalerweise. Macht interessiert das beim Closer nicht mehr.
Runners on first with 1 down. Yelich is running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Egal.
Not in time as he
Das ist die
steals
doch, aber ich
second.
hab die letzte Klaue hier. Hat geklappt. Ey, jetzt ist halt ziemlich schnell, ne? Mit dem kannst du schon besser klauen. Ja, 5-2 bei ein Out. Im Endeffekt ist es ja jetzt nicht wichtig, ob der auf der ersten oder auf der zweiten ist.
The 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead.
Ja, aber bei 2 Outs ist es jetzt gar nicht mehr, ne? Dann ist halt die Sache. Dann ist es jetzt halt nicht mehr. Der ist vom ersten, zweiten Out. Dann machen die halt nicht mehr.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Yelich blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Zumindest geholfen, One zu kriegen.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So, jetzt wollen wir gleich noch aus, wenn wir hier mal einen Homer ins Kloppen können.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot.
Don't
be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out.
Ja, was du ein bisschen klappt und ja, der Ball war leider
in
zwei
another solid performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eliezer Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Drew Steckenrider wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is your final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, Eliezer Hernandez earned his first victory of the season as Miami took down the Brewers 5-3. Seth Lugo had his first victory of the year as the Mets got the win over Cincinnati 5-4. Jack Flaherty collected win number 2 on the year as the Cardinals took one from the Padres 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they pulverized the Braves 11-0. The Toronto Blue Jays stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 3-2. The Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-4. The Detroit Tigers snapped their 7-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Wilmer Flores was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Giants past the Twins 5-1. The A's combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Kann man aktuell halt nicht gewinnen. Die Reds haben halt bei den Mets verloren und die Mets, wenn die vernünftig spielen, sind die halt auch schwer, ja. Und Kale spielt aktuell gegen San Diego, also die haben halt alle gerade nicht die einfachsten Gegner, ja. Ja, das hat jetzt nicht ganz, das ist halt nichts passiert, weil der Rest auch verloren hat. Ja, bitte 10 Hits, viel zu wenig rausgemacht, viel zu wenig wieder rausgemacht, ja.